I had a question. I don't know if any of you watch those prepper channels or, channels like that. People refer to this one person as the fear mongrel. A lot of them are. I don't think he is. I think he truly believes, and I'm not saying that in a bad way, he believes what he believes and he believes it's going to happen. And he's just letting us know there's nothing wrong with listening to all different perspectives of what's going on across the ocean there. Because these people that are calling him fear mongrel or whatever, why are they all of a sudden talking about prepping and stockpiling? They weren't talking about that years ago. They were talking about their flowers and their what's it called? When you go to garage sales, not garage selling, it's called something else. Oh, and thrifting. They go to thrift stores, and their channel totally changed. So obviously, maybe they're just jealous that this so-called fear mongrel has so many subs. I don't really know. I don't get into politics of anything, but that's not being kind to people, Of course, if you're a YouTube creator, you sure find out you get the bad people, but you gotta grow a thick skin. I'm wondering, do you believe or do you think any of this is going to happen as far as just more closer to home? They say about the energy grids, whatever they call them, that by trying to avoid a blackout, they're going to do brownouts, which means they shut down some of the grid, which means those of us who live up north are going to be freezing. And if they leave them off too long, the pipes will freeze, and that's going to be a big problem because there's going to be water everywhere. That's going to be a mess. So that's what they're talking about. Many of the channels I've seen, they're going to do brownouts. So because obviously people use a lot of power. So do you think that's all true? And then of course they talk about the ones who sell stuff. Well, this generator and so on and so forth. Do you have a generator? I've always wanted one since forever. Like I said, in my first marriage, I could have got one, but no. I thought it was more important to save money for, rainy day. Not knowing that it's pouring cats and dogs now. Not literally, it's not raining, but you know what I mean, the saying. So, do you have a generator? Do you ever think about if the power goes out? Like I said, when we had an ice storm, went out 2 weeks. Do you ever think about it? I do. I think about it because for me it would be deadly. My body being, with it being the chills, which is a tad nicer for the hot because the hot goes down a tad. But the chills are so bad that if I had to live without heat, I would get what's it called? Oh my gosh, what's it called? When you freeze. I don't know, it left my brain. It's gone into the air. If you catch it, I don't know what the word I'm thinking. Hypothermia, there you go. I figured out. Just as much as I was high risk for heat stroke, I'm at high risk for hypothermia, which is death. I have a letter from the doctor, but it isn't going to work because power company doesn't care anymore. When they're a monopoly, or any company who's a monopoly, they got it made. They could change the rules as they go along. Like I said back in the day when my oldest son, who was only 13, had brain cancer, things were different. You get a note from your doctor. As the power goes out, they bring you a generator. If your phone goes out, they brought us a cell phone. That was before I had a cell phone. And they give you this special charger thing. But not anymore. Nope, because they're a monopoly, so they don't have to do anything. Basically, they don't have to be kind. And that's really sad. So, do you think these things are going to happen? And then, of course, what's going on over across the sea? Do you think it's going to be as bad as they say? Do you think both sides have their finger on that so-called button? What are your thoughts on all that? Or do you just try to live life to the fullest and hope nothing happens? I guess for me, because I heard the stories how my family had to, run away from, I don't even want to say their name, who Ukraine is trying to keep off their backs. My family had to run. And like I say, I think the only reason my family got out because My grandpa was a cop, and he had the, intel. He found out quicker, and how he got out, he's very fortunate. 'Cause he had to stay to make sure, everyone got out. So was I just talking? I almost fell asleep talking just now. I'm so tired. But do you think these bad things will happen? And if they do, I mean, just common sense tells you, if the bad people take over the one country, that's going to be close to the Baltic countries, which then, hey, just a stone throw away, there we are. But then they say if they lose and Ukraine does get their land back, or I don't even know, who knows what they're calling it, but anyhow, that will piss the other side off, and then we'll begin World War III. I don't know. I mean, I don't think anyone knows. Maybe the masterminds don't know. Who knows? But do you worry about that? Do you have a bug out bag ready? Do you have a way to shove 1,000 feet underground to make a bunker? I know I don't. And I wouldn't be strong enough to do it. So on that, I don't have money to make a bug out bag. I just have to keep believing this is not going to happen, because that's all I can do. I'm wondering, are you all prepared to go? And where are people going when they talk about have your bag ready to go, have as much food as you can fit in there, and on and on? Where are they planning to go is my question. Where would you go? Off planet Earth? That's the only place I can think would be safe. So if you know any of these answers, jot them down below and let me know what the answers are. Now, I don't know if I'm going to put this up as a bonus video for Thursday, I think is the 6th, or use it on another day. But I'd be interested to know what your thoughts are on this. So for now, don't forget to subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, share our videos, share a GoFundMe. It would really mean the world to us. Be kind to people, be kind to yourself, and just live your life as best you can in this world that went sideways and we can't get it to stand up straight anymore. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to comment below your thoughts. I just like to know what other people think. See you next time.